Friday, 24th February 2023. Early in the morning, my elder sister came with this container with half a slice of his big soursop fruit that was growing at the back of a garden. And before I played around with it with my knife and fork, silly enough way to eat this fruit, it was nice and juicy and flat sliced there, white, and she said it was quite sweet with a bit of sour. Yes, I found it very nice, but eating it with a fork and try to dig it and cut it with a fork and a knife is actually a silly way of doing it, and it left the fruit a bit mushy by doing that. You cannot cut it like a piece of an apple, but usually this fruit is used in the shop. They blender it and sell at $7 a serving. No, I try to eat it raw, not bad. And I'm gonna go out and see the tree. A friend of mine said this tree is very choosy of the ground that it will allow itself to grow. But noisy handphone. But my sister just planted in the backyard, which is on a reclaimed soil. Topsoil is probably about 2 inch or 3 inch, and it bore a nice fruit. So folks, let me go out and see the tree, okay? This is the original fruit where I got the slice from. It is exactly 12 inches, it's green and white and juicy. 12-inch fruit was considered big. The one I see in the Tamu is much smaller. So my sister is very lucky to get this fruit. And I'm going out to the backyard to see the tree. This is my sister's soursop tree, but it's lost behind, because behind it is bamboo trees. So, but it's bearing fruit on the top. Yes, I cannot zoom. Got lots of fruits on the top. That one, plenty of fruits. And let's go down below. And it's planted on not so rich soil. Below this soil is a clay backfill, and the topsoil is at most now topsoil, the dark soil is probably just about half a foot, and the roots are just spreading sideways. But of course, that my sister only put a lot of burnt soil. You know, they actually humus from grass. Sometimes there is excess grass, dry, and they just half burn some dry grass and dumped it around it. And that's all it needed to generate its root system, because this burnt dark grasses like that one, ashes from grass, are actually rooting powders. And not much nutrition in this soil, but still it grew nice. The tree grew nicely. The trunk is that big, and it still has another big fruit. And my sister has to wrap it with a plastic bag to prevent Mr. Squirrel from stealing it. Still, even a squirrel here will go and try and bite the fruit. Yes, yes. So, someone's theory that this tree is very selective of where it grows, not necessary. I have one in my own backyard, but it's still small. And the age of this tree is around 5 years since he planted the seedling that was sent from Ranao, a friend, a relative from Ranao. So it's growing healthily in the backyard of a backfield soil. Dig half a foot below this soil and you find clay. Yes, but we are still afraid that some pests will go and attack it. And we do love this fruit. SOURSOP. Some call it HAMPUN SINA. I don't know why. Yes. We love this tree. But sadly, this is some in the morning shaded by all those nearby hill and with full of bamboos and other wild trees beyond my sister's boundary. You see the boundary fence. So guys, how is the theory about this SOURSOP? Is very choosy where it will grow. We just planted this in the backyard and it gave a lot of fruits. Yeah. And we are thinking of adding some organic fertilizer just to help it get more nutrition, apart from just the darkish ashes from the grass that we feed it with. Maybe the leaf is not so healthy, it doesn't have sufficient nutrition. And what? They claim that the fruit is antioxidant la, anti-cancer la. Well, I just ate it this morning. Okay, folks? Thanks for viewing. Surprise! I finished eating the fruit, one box of it, one container of it, and the seeds are on the right. I wonder whether it will grow.